And I'm going to place that beautiful Korean rice into the earthenware pot. And you know, the Vietnamese do this, other nationalities do this, but this is a great way to have almost 2 meals into one. That rice is going to fill you up. It's going to keep your stomach full overnight and soak up all that beautiful broth. Look at that. That just looks like happiness in a bowl. What's up, everybody? Calvin Bui of fucking Deliciousness, and today we're in Seoul, Korea. Now, behind me, or over here, is a restaurant that specializes in a soup, a hangover soup. I have a friend over at KBS, and they told me that this restaurant cannot be missed. Now, I don't drink anymore, and I don't have a hangover. So why am I having a hangover soup? And to be honest, I don't even know what's in there. Neither do they. When I think about hangover soup, I think about intestines, innards, lungs, liver, pancreases, things that I'm not really into eating. If it's good enough for a Korean, it's good enough for me. So let's go inside and check out, oh, the restaurant's name is in Korean. Oh, the menu is in Korean. Oh, let me show you guys this restaurant. This is the name of the restaurant. It's been open since 1965. Here is their menu, and here's what we came here for. So at every Korean restaurant there is free water, which I love. I drink so much water per day. Ah, this restaurant's so cute. Oh, I want to make sure I get the soup. Soup. Oh, okay. 감사합니다. Sometimes you have to point to the menu and to make sure you're getting the right thing, because I don't want to order the wrong thing. Now let's see what's on this table. On the table there is some samjang, there is some pickled radish, there is some cut onions and some chilies, and also this. I have no idea what this is and why does it help with hangovers. Inside here is some rice and lots of bowls. I'm really curious. This hangover soup is so famous here in Korea. Even though I'm not hungover, people say that it is not to be missed. You just sit here and wait patiently. I like these kind of restaurants, even though I am a little bit nervous when it comes to ordering foods that I'm not accustomed to, especially when the menu is all in Korean. I think that whatever is to come is an experience. Now, a lot of people ask me, you know, what's your favorite dish when you travel, or what's the must-visit restaurant? Well, when I travel, I don't do any research. I just literally walk through a neighborhood, I sit down, and there are some meals that I can do without, and there are some meals that are so memorable. Those are where the stories truly began. That soup is for me. 감사합니다. Wow. Okay. 감사합니다. She's so sweet. All right. This bowl, this cauldron, this bowl of soup is bubbling. You got to see this. So this is the famous hangover soup. So let's dig into this soup. There is what looks like to be the backbone of pork. There is a perilla leaf. There is some powder on top, which I'm not quite sure what that is. There is what looks like pickled mustard greens. Oh my God, and that bone, that spine would make anybody's hangover disappear. All right, she poured me some of the sauce. I'm gonna pour a little bit more and then dip my meat inside there. All right, it is time to dig in. All right, so let's start off with the broth. This broth is red. It is. It was bubbly when it came out. Here we go. Oh. There's something about pork bones stewing slowly, where all of the collagen in the bones come out and makes this really rich and savory broth. I'm gonna just dive right in here and get some meat. Grab some meat here. Before I dip it, I wanna try it. That is absolutely delicious. This might be the most delicious thing I've had in Korea thus far. The meat, again, just falls right off the bone. This time I'm gonna give it a little dip into the sauce. The sauce smells like mustard. So I think it's gonna be a little bit spicy. It's almost like a Korean Dijon. It's addicting. I'm gonna try to pull this bone out and show you how crazy that piece of bone is. That thing is a spine of a pig. All right, enough food talk. It is time to eat. Oh, maybe I should take the meat off over here and let it cool down a bit. Korean chopsticks are a little bit challenging to use for me. I'm used to more of a rounded chopstick. Here, the chopsticks are flat. Grab a chili, dip it into the samjang. That's so good. That broth is just so rich, so delicious. It doesn't have that overpowering taste of gochujang or gochugaru, which is the Korean chili flakes. I'm gonna give this meat a dip into the samjang. That's delicious. Has some of the pickled radish. Oh, that pickled radish cleanses the palate. Nice bite. I think pork spine is to be nibbled on. There's little crevices of meat in between the vertebrae. Oh my God. This is so good. I like dishes that don't really require much more than some pieces of meat that only the butchers would keep. I'm sure that pork spine isn't very expensive. The meat is so good. We have some raw onion with the samjang. Even the raw onion tastes so good. This meat is fall off the bone. Give it a dip. If you know what that Korean, almost like a Dijon mustard is, wow, that's strong. Leave it in the comments below. I'd love to make that dipping sauce back in Vietnam. I love breaking up these bones and finding these little morsels of meat inside the middle. That's where the gristle is. So the pieces that people overlook a lot. When you cook it down and you braise it, it just becomes this beautiful morsel of. What I haven't done yet is I haven't talked about the leaf in here. Now this is perilla leaf, and that perilla leaf has a very distinct flavor here in Korea. You find it everywhere. You find it in Korean barbecue, you find it in stir fries, and you find it in jjigaes, soups like this. Oh. These pickled radishes are so much fun to eat. and they cleanse the palate so well. I'm getting close to finishing up this entire, ooh, is that a mosquito? I'm getting close to finishing up the entire pot of soup. When it came out, I thought to myself, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to finish that entire soup. Make sure you look around, you get all the morsels. Oh, look at this. This thing is huge. There's a big chunk of meat right here, and I'm not even using any force. Oh, but that is really hot. I'm gonna dip this into that beautiful samjang. Oh. Finish off with some raw onion. I can see why, if you had a hangover, this is the soup for you. I'm gonna turn the bone upside down here. There's another big morsel of meat coming right off. This one I'm gonna dip into that mustard-like sauce. Then you do a little hit of it. Sour, spicy, but not that spicy where it is chili hot. It is more of a nasally hot. I don't leave any meat left on the bone. And I think this restaurant is really smart. It takes a piece of the pork that very little people use. It doesn't do much more than just give the soup time to cook down. All that beautiful collagen coming off of the bone and then releasing that natural sweetness of the pork. Now, I'm almost done with the soup. It did come with some rice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the rice into the soup and almost make like a porridge. I should clean my hands before I do that. I attempt to do that. All right, so I'm gonna take this rice and I'm going to place that beautiful Korean rice into the earthenware pot. And you know, the Vietnamese do this, other nationalities do this, but this is a great way to have almost 2 meals into one. That rice is going to fill you up. It's going to keep your stomach full overnight and soak up all that beautiful broth. Look at that. That just looks like happiness in a bowl. There are some pork pieces in the broth. I'm gonna mix that up with a little bit of rice. Cheers. Oh my God. That is so good. That is so good. When you're in Seoul, you must come out to this area. It's very local. There's no English anywhere on the menu. That soup, it is absolutely fucking deliciousness. This might be my best meal in Korea. I want to have some chili with this beautiful soup. This chili isn't super spicy. I compare it to a blend between a jalapeno and a serrano. The serrano giving the heat, but the jalapeno giving that earthiness. Oh my God. Oh. There is nothing left on that bone. And that right there is probably one of the best meals here in Seoul, Korea. I absolutely demolished this bowl of soup. The samjang, the chili, the pickled radish. There's nothing left. All we gotta do now is get the bill and tell you how much that amazing hangover soup cost. I don't even know how to say bill in Korean. I'll just sit here with my money in hand. Oh, that is so filling. That is so delicious. That is so gratifying. I've had some meals here in Korea that I question about Korean food. I think after having that Korean hangover soup, it's changing my entire outlook on how amazing Korean food really is. Oni I once saw somebody call somebody oni at a Korean drama. That didn't work. Oh, maybe they'll just go to the front and then pay for it. It's so sweet, these little two women who run the shop. She is the cashier and also 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 맛있다세요. 와.
맛있어요?
네.
네, 감사합니다.
감사합니다. That actually worked. My first Korean word. All right, let's go outside. What an amazing meal that was. That entire meal, the soup, the rice, and also the banchan was 10,000 Korean won. Now you're probably wondering, how much is 10,000 Korean won? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. As soon as I pull out my calculator, that entire meal cost me $7.41. I think that was an incredible deal. I came in a little worried about what is this hangover soup gonna be like? But I left surprised. I left with my heart warm and my belly full. I love ingredients that no one really uses, especially the spine of the pork. How you doing?
I'm your subscriber.
You are?
Yeah.
No, you're not. Come over here. Come over here. What is your name?
I'm Nick.
You're Nick.
Yeah.
And what is my name?
Fucking delicious, I get.
Yes.
Is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I saw some random Instagram, pop up that food Instagrammers in Korea, and I was like, why not to subscribe? Nessie, you're doing some cool stuff because I'm into like very extremely spicy stuff. By the way, there in Shinggil Station, there is the spiciest champong in the world.
In the world?
Yes, here in Shinggil Station.
Wow. Okay.
I can introduce it to you if you want. Because I did a YouTube and I even did a TV show about the spicy champong. I ate the whole stuff and I was like hurting myself. Like, I was like, I thought I was going to die, but I finished it. So
I am so shocked right now. I'm doing my outro and he walks by and he looks at me and he stops. And he pulls out his earphones and he says, hey, I think I know you. What's your name?
I'm Nick.
Nick, and where are you from?
From Ukraine, but I have the Korean citizenship. So basically, I'm local. I'm local, but I'm Ukrainian.
That's amazing. How long have you been in Korea?
20 years.
Wow. That is something.
You?
I've been in Vietnam for 16 years from California. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And then, hey, follow Nick on Instagram. How do they find you?
I'm not that active nowadays on Instagram. Protopopov Nikolai.
There you go. I will find you on Instagram and tag you. Hey, man, I appreciate this. Let me give you a
Can I have a
handshake.
selfie with you?
Of course. Of course. We'll do the outro while you do the selfie.
Well, it's a great honor.
Oh, it is a true honor myself. Nick, please tag me. It's nice meeting you, man.
Thank you. Great meeting you, and good luck with your stuff in Korea.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will write many comments and support.
I appreciate that. Yeah, rock and roll, baby. Speaking of rock and roll, here's how you can help me, a lonely content creator, travel the world and make these amazing videos. You can pledge $1, $2, $5, $10. Somebody literally could just have pledged $10 right now and paid for my meal. $20, $50, or even $100. I'll leave the QR code on the screen right about now and consider pledging, because it's pledges like yours that help me, a lonely content creator, make these awesome videos. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, comment if you ever had the pork spine hangover Korean soup, and if so, what did you think about it? I want to say thank you so much to my fan Nick for walking by and saying hello. That really filled my heart. With that being said, my name is Calvin Bui, aka Captain Charisma. I will see you on the next episode of Fucking Deliciousness.